Today on Canadian Firearms Review, we're going to take a look at the Savage Mark II FV. So this is the Savage Mark II FV. What that means is it comes with a 21-inch heavy barrel and a synthetic stock. This synthetic stock, it has a synthetic buttstock as well. It's like a plastic material. I'd prefer if it was a rubberized material. Might replace that later to offer a little bit more traction in the shoulder. I also would like it if it was slightly longer, if it offered a longer length of pull. That would just help with us adult shooters. But it's totally manageable. Moving on to the safety, great traction on that safety, very positive safety. Switching it off is more difficult than turning on the safety, so just a little bit of a safety feature there. Also has the Accio trigger, which is fully adjustable, of course. Comes straight from the factory at its lightest setting. If you want to get a heavier trigger pull, you can certainly adjust that. Moving on up to the magazine, the FV comes with a 5-round magazine and it fits nice and flush there. You can get 10-round banana magazines that come out a little bit further, but I personally prefer those 5-round flush-fitting magazines. It just looks really nice. I purchased this rifle at my local store for $279. That was with the Bushnell 3x9 mounted on the rifle with the rings, all the accessories. The only thing in this package that doesn't come included for that $279 is this Harris bipod that I installed as well. Highly recommended. But for $279, I got the rifle and the scope itself, and I was able to go to the range and start shooting right away. Like I said, this is a 21-inch heavy barrel, great for accuracy. The finish is fantastic. It's a nice matte finish, and it looks quite tactical. That matte finish reduces on the glare, and overall, it's just a really nice rifle to look at.
So when I seen that Aaron bought this rifle, I literally went out the next day and bought the exact same one, as you can see. Other than the price point of this rifle being so low, it actually kind of reminded me of my Savage 10 TR, other than a few very minor differences, and obviously the caliber difference. I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to kind of be a better 308 shooter by kind of shooting something cheaper that's similar and won't hurt my wallet as much.
Yeah, well, this is what these rifles excel at. It's a perfect package to actually hone in on your marksmanship skills. That bolt action rifle, the action actually helps you slow down your shots and make each shot count. I know myself, when I'm behind a 22 semi-auto, I just let them rip. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to each round. And my marksmanship principles go out the window. But this bolt action rifle helps me slow down and make each shot count.
Overall, we haven't really seen too many problems with these yet. Actually, really haven't seen any. The only thing that we have noticed so far is that sometimes it fails to extract empty casings. And out of about the 500 rounds we each shot, we've probably seen it 4, 6, 7, 8 times. Not a huge number, yeah. And so that's less than 1%. And all you need to do is just drop the mag, rack the bolt a couple times, and the empty casing will actually fly out. Slam your mag back in, you're back on target. So.
And I think that has to do with just the cheap ammunition and the soft brass. But moving on to a comparison of this rifle to the Savage FVSR, I wanted to quickly talk about, in Canada, I don't see the purpose of the FVSR because the threaded barrel in Canada is totally a waste of time. You can't put you can't thread a suppressor on there, and there's no point in putting a muzzle brake on a 22. You're not going to get any benefit from it.
It's just going to be a looks thing, that's it.
The only feature that I personally like from the FVSR is the tactical bolt handle, and that really is the only feature on that rifle that I would like to upgrade on this rifle. And moving on to future upgrades, the only two things that I'm going to do to this rifle is the tactical bolt knob on the bolt handle and possibly a Boyd stock.
With a Boyd stock, very easy, just kind of drops in place. And with this synthetic stock, it actually the trigger guard is actually incorporated right into the stock itself. So then you have to buy another $20 piece, which is just a screw-on trigger guard, and There you go.
To sum things up, guys, this is an excellent rifle. Super, super accurate. Great rifle to go to the range and have a little friendly competition with a friend. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out our Facebook and Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.